Sabar, sabar. Sabar, sabar, sabar. Sekejap. Sekejap Okay. This is... Okay, 15 minutes left. Roblox tengah crash. Good evening. Thank you all for attending tonight's press conference. Job. Allah. Audio input, filters, noise cancelling, noise suppression. Good. Okay. Job. Job. Guys, let me log in, gang. Let me log in. Anchor, mesh 2, collision, no. No, bukan. Light. Shadow. Job. Okay, Z. Move up. Lepas lampu. No, lampu. You. Okay. Zero point 0.5. No, 0.5. And warna dia 'Alright. Sekejap Okay, all staff yang Aurora you boleh join game dah. Nanti you all join dekat Aurora punya ni. Announcement. Start the stage. Okay, thank you so much. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Audio is clear. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. The live stream will be in our Aurora Television's YouTube channel tonight at 9 p.m. Okay, for the game. Aurora Stitch. Okay. Wait, where's my iPad? 1 second. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3.
Controller. Also a large.
Not that. Okay. Switch accounts. Alright.
Welcome to Brampton Primary School. It's another year and students for the Learning Day.
Mic check. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for all of you attending tonight's press conference. My name is Jayden, the president of Aurora Television. Without further ado, let's begin our main agenda. Currently, we are live streaming between Roblox and YouTube and Discord call, as we would like to have all of the medias around MYSverse and Roblox to cover this if possible. Recently, Aurora Television identified that several individuals and one media company within the Roblox television company, or known as a community, unlawfully use our proprietary assets as one of their television sets. These assets were taken without permissions, authorization, or licensing. At 4:57 p.m. GMT +8, we have issued a formal 24-hour notice requesting a full explanation and clarification from the parties involved. To date, we have gathered sufficient evidence and documentation regarding this matter. It is important to clarify that one of the individuals involved is currently affiliated with Aurora Television, Astro Group, and other of our subsidiaries. Meanwhile, another is a former of our staff member. We are formally announcing that all involved parties now have less than 24 hours to come forward and resolve this matter directly with me. You may contact to me via Discord at XMPSRT or at astrorblx@gmail.com. Failure to do so will result in Aurora Television proceeding with a formal DMCA notice in coordination with Roblox, as we are fully prepared to escalate this issue through the appropriate legal and platform-specific channels. We are proud to announce that Aurora Television will be soon aligned with Vision 26 as an initiative by the Astro Group. This alignment reacts internal restructuring, including new leadership appointments, a strengthened board of executives, and newly assigned head of departments. As part of this transition, I will be stepping slightly away from day-to-day operations to focus more on my real-life commitments, as I will be graduating from high school in less than 10 months. Nonetheless, I will continue to contribute at a strategic level where necessary. Effective on February 1st, 2025, the executive appointments are as follows: Bangkok Sedunia 07 as the Chief Executive Officer, Dinka Not Better as the Chief Operating Officer, Toddy turns left as the Chief Department Officer, Abnormal Vitality, Chief Financial Officer, and V underscore KR3S as the Chief Security Officer. The head departments are SRJ1200 as the head of journalism and head of news and journalism department, 68C head as the head of entertainment and audio department, Mimi Takoyaki as the head of creative and design department, and OCN underscore Faris as the head of technology and security department. In addition, we have successfully recruited more than 25 new staff members who will serve across divisions and regional branches, including Aurora MYS Verse, Aurora Brunei, Aurora KOP Shell, and Aurora Television. I hopefully expect every member of Aurora to work collaboratively, responsibly, and professionally to uphold the vision and standards we have set. Moving forward, I would like to address Harm Zero. Our Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Abnormal Vitality, who also serves as the Minister of Communication and Multimedia in MYS Verse. Together, we have collaborated to bring the Harm Zero campaign to Aurora Television as a clear message against bullying and cyberbullying. Harm Zero is an initiative by the Ministry of Communication and Multimedia aimed at raising awareness, preventing cyberbullying, and encouraging safer online environments. As the founder of Aurora Televisions, I have personally met and worked alongside the minister to support and promote this campaign within our platform. In the coming months, Aurora Television will collaborate with several well-known Roblox streamers in Malaysia and across the Roblox community to further spread awareness, particularly among younger audiences and victims. Our goal is to educate, empower, and provide guidance on how to stand up against bullying. Let me be clear, bullying is not a solution. With that, we are now open to questions from media organizations. We are opening any questions to all of the media. Are there any questions from any of our media companies? From any media companies? If you would like to speak up or ask any questions, you may either ask in the YouTube channel or you can just raise up your hand in the call, so I'll raise you to the, stage to ask. Feel free to ask if you have any other questions. Wait, let me read. Okay.
Hello.
Hello, Yome. How may I help you? Sorry, yeah. What's the question? Sorry.
It's okay. My question right now, moving forward, how will the Aurora television and the Astro group in a way, how will they move forward from now because of the recent leak? What is your future plans?
So, what is our future plans? So you're asking that what's our future plans to move forward, right?
Yeah, correct. Moving forward.
All right. So on our televisions V sorry on if I was thinking it was a V4 launch, we actually have released where we are going to be trying our best to broaden our coverage in many platforms. However, for the upcoming plans, we are actually not only doing that. However, we have collaborated with a few communities in Roblox to do concerts, events, and one of the most hardest, how that I would say, is the event is a F1 race or motorsport racing. That soon our televisions will be collaborate with them to coordinate a very fun race. So yeah. Aside from that, we are also moving forward by looking seeking for potential collaborations with in the road aviation sector, because previously, in the previous months, or we say years, we have been collaborating with Malaysia Airline Berhad for their advertising, and then we have also collaborated with Dynasty Airlines um for the what do we call the inauguration flight. So yeah,
All right. Thank you.
you're welcome. Well, we can see that there's one more person who would like to ask, which is Mia underscore ESPM. Based on your statement just now, Aurora Television is actually introducing Hum Zero instead of the Ministry of Communications and Multimedia. MOCM just collaborated with Aurora. The question is, how relevant is Hum Zero to MOS Verse, or Aurora just targeting the audience outside the MOS Verse since it's the nature of Aurora Television? Alright. Okay, and the second question from you is based on the first quick reaction among rural politics. What is your response about it? Okay. Is and number three, how actually the online bullying occurred and happened in MOS actually in the side of Aurora and MOCM, since you both have been discussing it from last year, I believe. That's all regarding from zero. Thank you, Mir underscore ESPM. So for the first question, I would like to bring the chief financial officer of our televisions to speak up, as he is the one who invented this. So yeah, 1 second.
Hello? Hello. Okay. Thank you for inviting me back to the stage. Hey, bug ready my Discord. Xiao. Okay. So, I'll speak. So, to clarify on the first question, Ham0 is the MOCM's initiative. Aurora Television is helping to branch out the information. Wait, hold on. Shit, my Discord is bugged. I cannot see anything. Hold on.
Watch your
What is
words.
this? Alright, I restart my Discord. It legit bugged, you know. Wait, I can't see anything. Wait. What is this? How do I fix it? God damn. Okay, where's my phone? Okay, so in regards to the first question on how relevant Ham0 is to MOS verse, well, to answer on the behalf of Aurora and also the MOCM, Ham0 is directly relevant to MOS verse only because as you all may know, MOS verse is a very massive, big platform on Discord and Roblox itself, with many of our fan base coming from Loboraya. So a large portion of it is very public discourse and media consumption, and a lot of political engagement happens digitally. So during those, I've seen before, online harassment can happen from time to time. So this Ham0 initiative really will impact it a lot because it gives those it gives those that are doing it a second thought in their mind before they do it, if that's how I'm saying it. But the initiative is designed with that reality in mind to build public trust within MOS verse. That's what the initiative is designed for. While Aurora does have an audience beyond MOS verse, Ham0 is not targeting any outsiders. So that's what I can say for now. In regards to the second question, which is based on the first quick Excel manual politics, what's your response on it? I don't know. Jayden, what is your response onto it? What is your response onto that, Jayden?
Okay, thank you, Abnormal Vitality. Just give me a moment. Alright, we are back again. So, thank you so much, Mr. Abnormal Vitality, for answering that question. Well, based on the first quick reaction among raw politics, what is my response about it is, I'm surprised that the raw politicians actually take note about this campaign because, as you may know, in MOS vs. raw politics, they are quite feral, I would say, due to their natural behavior of responding in the raw politics channel, and in general when they have the parliament sessions and so on, and alongside their media social. I am quite surprised that they actually take note about it. And as a media owner who is currently collaborating with the Ministry of Communication, I do hope that those raw politics and raw politicians will actually take note and use the MOS platform or Discord or any social media platform wisely to prevent any ban. And to answer Mr. Mir for question number 3, how actually the online bullying occurred and happened in MOS verse, actually in the site of Aurora and MOCM, since both of you have been discussing it from last year, I believe. As you may know, since the PRU25, we have collaborated with NWS. I think Mr. Mia knows it. We actually made a few discoveries where politician members actually use their TikTok accounts or alternates or false accounts to, attack other people on social media. And that's where online bullying occurred. So I have a lot of evidence to put up. However, I am not going to put it up for now, as that's not our aim for today's session. Nevertheless, furthermore, we also have Batu Api community. I think a lot of people here knows that community if you're in MOS first. So that Batu Api community is actually a very huge example of cyberbullying, okay? Because they have been, giving very harsh comments, making fun of people and so on, which eventually led to a lot of conflicts. And aside from that, when about that specific community, we also receive a lot of like reports where not me, but I've heard a lot of point of view from other people in MOS community where the Batu Api community has been like a community that is trying to sabotage MOS verse image after having a lot of how do I say general Roblox issues due to the what I mean. So yeah. We have another question by Dr. Blocks. How is abnormal vitality normal? Well, to answer you that question, abnormal vitality is very normal. He's doing very well, so you don't have to worry about that. However, I would like to add on something as well on the or Aurora just targeting on the Harm Zero thing. Well, for my initiative is I would like to have people outside of the MYS verse to know about MYS verse campaign. For example, this Harm Zero thing is very, very good because, as you may know, on the current situation of our country, if you're not familiar from Malaysia, we have issues with Roblox, and Roblox is also currently having a few internal chaos where about the security, the moderations, and so on. So this Harm Zero thing, I hope that I can bring it further to international level or in general, so that everyone would think that MOS Verse is actually a good community, and parents would actually know that MOS Verse is a very friendly community rather an unknown, untrusted community. So yeah. I'm surprised that no one is asking about our organization. That's good. Because we have a lot of, comments from people about our new structured organization. Triple T or ballerina or cappuccino? I cannot respond to that question actually. What mechanics are you going to use against cyberbullying? All right, thank you, Dr. Blossom, for that question. So for Aurora's part, we are doing our best where we can encourage people if they are getting cyberbullied within the MOS verse to file a report to the what do we say the admins and so on. However, if in general, we hope that you can just report it to Discord and just simply block them, because blocking them is a way for you to to prevent yourself being affected to cyberbullying. Well, yeah, that's why we want to teach the younger generations about this, and Harm Zero campaign is meant for it. So yeah, it's dedicated for it. So, any questions? Any other questions? Um, okay. So, if there are no are there any questions left? Or else I'll just close this session and we can conclude this press conference. Alright, what is it, Dr. Block, sir? What the hell? Sorry. Will the admin of the MOS Press support the campaign? Well, why not? That's the thing. Why not? Because this is a big, huge initiative, for them to work more and yeah. But that's really out of the topic. The topic right now is all about within, um, you know, within Aurora's and anything. So we will open for one last question. Other than that, we will just conclude. And oh yeah, another spoiler for everyone. Maybe on 31st of January, we will try to publish the award show called the Roosevelts. So stay tuned as we are trying our best to do our part. So yeah. All right. So I think there are no questions left. So um, the, with that, we are close to question. We are close for any questions from all of the media organizations. Well, if you do have any other questions in future that you would like to ask, feel free to text me via my DMs, which is at XMPSRT on Discord. So, thank you everyone. Please have a nice evening. Goodbye.